Remember that this is okay. There are always ways to help you perform better in coding. In this chapter, we will be providing you with just a few ways to help you improve your coding. From minimizing your DOM access to staying suspicious of any logic inside of your loops, there is always room for improvement. Here is your checklist if you're in a rush. Do ensure that your third-party libraries are always optimized. Do minimize any DOM manipulation and DOM access. Do keep your DOM at a minimum. Do stay suspicious of the logic inside of your loops. Do delay JavaScript loading. Do reduce activity in your loops. Number 1. Do ensure that your third-party libraries are always optimized. While coding, you will want to be aware that you will always need to optimize any custom JavaScript. On top of this, you must be sure that you're using an optimized version of any third-party libraries as well. As a general tip, minimized libraries will have .min in their title. While researching, you will want to look for websites that promise you are using an optimized version as opposed to a developer source. Number 2. Do minimize any DOM manipulation and DOM access. If you aren't already aware, DOM is incredibly slow compared to any other code in your application. This is why it is vital for you to minimize any access to the DOM when it is possible. If you absolutely need to access a certain node, we suggest doing this once and then store your results into a local variable. Last, we suggest you build a large DOM fragment to insert once. This is a much better option compared to building nodes into your DOM and having to iterate it every time. Number 3, do keep your DOM at a minimum. If you're coding for an application, you will want the code to be as quick and seamless as possible. Unfortunately, the performance will drop as the complexity and DOM size increase. By being proactive on your DOM size, you can improve the reflow of the operations. Luckily, you have two basic options to help minimize your DOM. First, you could destroy the view to save state. You will also need to destroy its children. While this can become complex to manage the state and child widget, it is actually very unlikely that your user will revisit this view again. Instead, you will want to clean up any DOM resources or memory. Your second option is to use the DOM cache code. For this, the code will offload the view's node tree. In return, it will turn into a DOM fragment variable and be transitioned out of the code. At this point, if you need the view again, you can check your cache and then reinsert it back into the DOM. If you have a view that is revisited, this is the best option for you. Number 4, do stay suspicious of the logic inside of your loops. For most developers, it is normal to iterate through your elements and data by using a loop. However, you do not want to take the information as it happens within your loop. Remember that a number of potential negative performances could occur. You will want to keep your eye out for DOM access, storage access, math calculations, AJAX calls, and any other manipulations. The sooner you catch any of these outside of your loop, the better. Number 5, do delay JavaScript loading. If you put your script at the bottom of the page, it will allow your browser to load the page first. But while your script is loading, your browser will not be able to start other downloads. If this happens, the other rendering activity could be blocked. Instead, try using the code defer equals, "true," in your script tag. This attribute will be executed once your page has finished parsing. Please note that this will only work on external scripts. Try the following code example.